When I was younger, I really wished that someone was talking about mental health to me, so I'm really passionate about bringing it some more awareness around a younger age and bringing it through the generations and through the football community. I think before I started studying, I tried to find a balance between football and obviously my off-field. I've been really trying to figure out what might work for me, and I think about a year and a half ago I spoke to my psych at the football club and just kind of said like, hey, I really want to be a PDM. What do I need to do this kind of stuff? And I was really interested in the counselling aspect, and it all linked back into the DFC aspect as well. Perspective has been massive for my football journey. I think growing up, when you are in the environment, sometimes you get really carried away with, you think football's everything, and I think the best part about it is that there's so much more to life than football. That's why it's so important to be able to have something outside of football, and for me that is studying counselling and working at the DFC. The work-life balance has been unbelievable, and especially for my football journey, I feel like it's allowed me to feel comfortable and be able to flourish on field because I have my head straight off field. I think I've been at the Danny Frawley Centre for about 3 years now, so I'm super passionate about it. So I'm a community coordinator, so I work really closely within the community, sorting out sessions for the younger generation to be able to facilitate mental health and start talking about mental health. I think my degree at Torrens, obviously with counselling, just figuring out different ways and techniques to connect with the younger generation and figure out maybe how we can help them in different ways, and really understanding like what they might be going through and how we can really support that. I think before I was studying, I felt like I was just an AFL player advocating for mental health, but I feel like now with my study, I've figured out different ways and techniques that I can connect and give different information when I am facilitating. I've figured out how to almost feel calmer when I am in a leadership position. I think when I was younger, I was pretty frantic and very loud and up and about, and that definitely hasn't left me, but figuring out what situations I need to be maybe a bit louder in, and other situations that I need to be a bit calmer in, and figure out the balance between the two, and continuing to bring in that support piece. Everything I learned from my counselling degree, understanding how I can bring that into the football club and implement ways that people can learn about their mental health within that as well. It's so easy to get carried away in the football journey, and as much as I love the game and I love the sport and I feel like I could play it for the rest of my life, there is so much more to life than football. So ensuring I am figuring out what my purpose is, and I feel like especially at Torrens Uni there's so many different courses that you can do, which is the best part about it. So just figuring out what your purpose might be and where you really want to implement most of your time.